Hi, this is Tiffany, and so I'm back with another planner walkthrough. And this one I discovered, I thought it was so creative, I just had to buy it. And this one is really geared towards tarot or oracle card enthusiasts. And so if that's not your jam, then you might want to go to a different video. But this planner is called the Writual Planner, and it's basically the one I have is a semi-annual, so it's 6 months and it's spiral bound. But if you go to their website, which I'm going to link in the description, they have other options for you. I believe you can get a whole year as a digital download. They have other digital options. They also have stickers that you can buy to accompany the planner. And they even have a community that you can sign up for if that's something you'd really like to do. And so today I'm going to walk through this planner. And so I'm going to move to the table. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. All right, so I'm going to do a walkthrough of the Writual Planner. It's an undated planner. This is perfect for anyone who loves oracle cards or tarot cards especially. This is a semi-annual undated planner. So what that means is that there's only 6 months in here. It does have a monthly calendar layout, which I'll show you. It has monthly reflection, a bunch of tarot layouts, and there are also weekly pages where you can capture the theme or energies of the week. There are also 13 blank pages in the back, and obviously you can see it's spiral bound. I measured it, and it's about 10 inches long by about 7 inches wide. So, first page, write your name, and then you have really great instructions on how to use this planner. They also have a great YouTube video that I'm going to link here as well. And so it does walk through the calendar features, what you can expect from the monthly calendar, the weekly calendar, what you can expect with the monthly journaling, goal setting, and action steps. And then they have a little cheat sheet here for the tarot, different tarot or oracle card spreads. Here's the monthly one. And then you'll also notice that you'll see when we get there, but on a daily basis, you can do a 3-card tarot spread every day, or oracle card spread, and they give you some options here on the themes that you might want to be pulling your cards on. There's also an astrological reference guide, so you have information on the planets, the houses, the signs, aspects, modes, elements, and your personal birth chart. You then have cheat sheets for tarot card meanings. So again, this planner is more geared towards tarot card readers. But again, I feel like if you are an oracle card lover, I think you can go that route too. But as you can see here, there's a cheat sheet for swords, wands, cups, pentacles, upright and reversed. And then you have a cheat sheet down at the bottom for the major arcana cards. Next, you have your personal birth chart that you can actually put into this planner. I'm going to do a separate video on putting mine, how I'm going to put my information in here, because it looks super complicated, but I think I might want to walk through that in a separate video. But you actually have the space to do that, to use this, to have that with you. Here is a calendar view. Again, it's undated, so you'd have to fill in the dates and the months. There's an opportunity here at the side to capture things that might be important to you that month. Here's the monthly reflection. So what are you currently manifesting? Things you don't want to forget, holidays and occasions, looking forward to, feeling inspired by. What are your biggest challenges ahead? What are the things you need to let go of? And then what are some monthly goals or tasks that you would like to highlight? And then you have the page for a monthly reading. So you'll notice at the top, you'd be pulling 6 cards, and it would indicate the energy this month for here. And then you'd be pulling cards for love, money, work, health, and spirit. And then there's space below, energy of the month, love, money, work, health, spirit, end of month reflection, so that you can write information there and reflect on the month. Then we're going to move into a weekly view. So again, over here you have what's important for you this week, what affirmations or intention setting are you going to be doing, and pulling a card for this week. So what is the energy of the card you pull here? And then what's the interpretation and what's your reflection on that card? And then you'll see you have space here for each day of the week, Monday through Sunday, pulling a 3-card spread. And again, referencing back to, you don't have to come up with that on your own. They actually do it for you right here. All kinds of options for 3-card spreads. And so you would work through this planner, your 6 months with this planner, and on a weekly basis. And then you start the month all over again. And again, identifying what's important, and then having your monthly reflection pages. And then I just want to call your attention to, at the back of this planner, there are about 13 blank grid dotted pages that you can use for any notes that you might have. So this was a super quick walkthrough, but I wanted to make sure that I did it because I'm going to start using this planner like ASAP. If you have any questions, just let me know.